Christ. I'm here. So I said I was gonna do this yesterday. I have a tier list up that I have 61 entries of different people on it. And we're going to rank them. This is not a stolen idea. Well, this is kind of stolen from eagleized, but like, hey, it's a tier list. What do you expect? Also, Nova, what do you mean by Clay Ranger Live? Or just Clay Live, whatever. Is some more bullshit going down or something? Oh wait, I just checked the group chat, never mind. I know what you're talking about now. Alright, so we're just gonna get into this. And since I haven't watched all of these guys, I'm probably going to have to do some more forced watching. Hopefully I don't get copyright like last time when, yeah, I got restricted in Russia. Alright. Let's swap it into this. Oh. Okay. I don't know where to start. I kind of want like more people to get in here, so maybe I can discuss it more. But well, here we are. We got it up now. Here's my little tier list. Some of these guys aren't on Eagles version. Some of them were. Some of them that were on Eagles version aren't on this one. Pretty independent, but this is what I have here. I'm just gonna go in order. I'm gonna put myself at the very end. This is a public thing, so I put myself in it. But I'm going to put myself at the end because I'm not that biased. I'm not a dick. Alright, I don't really know where to start with this, but I guess we can get into it. This isn't meant to offend anyone. This is just based off my opinions. And like, most people don't voice opinions like this. It's most of the opinions that are voiced in this community are related to like drama or sensitive topics. We don't usually get things like this, so I want to voice myself, kind of like how Eagle did. So let's give it a shot. I have these tiers. The peak is for the best, preferably the top three, and the needs improvement's the worst. Now, everyone on this list has potential in one way or another. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you quit. If you're low on the list, I'm just saying it could be improved. Don't take it personally. Alright, let's get ready. For the people I haven't watched before, I will have to pull up a separate browser to watch what they make, so I actually know what I'm talking about. And then we'll go ahead with it. We'll start tier listing these people. Welcome to ours. Woohoo. Okay. Okay. We're about ready. The first one up is Ace. Ace. When this is done, I'm probably going to make it a video on my second channel. It's not really a main thing for me to do, so it's going to go on RIT-O, which is like an EES related thing, channel thing, I don't fucking know. But let's get it started. Okay, so Ace. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of Ace is like the visuals, and it's not really that good of a thing because it's not like good. Thanks, Sarah, and I am gay. But It's not a good thing. I mean, they just aren't that great. I put a lot of stock into graphics, and Ace is not the greatest at doing that. The screen variety isn't great. He is progressively like improving with what they make. Like the most recent thing they made, I think it came out like just 2 days ago. Let me look it up. Because he's clearly made improvements just based off of his videos, but just not at the same rate as other people have. Heartbreaker, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, he has shown a lot of improvement, but generally his graphics game isn't that good. I do kind of like the changes he made with the little James Bold thing. It's progressively improved over time. Still not that great. Could definitely be better. I like how some of his scenarios are just different than others. Like you can, there's a pattern I see in some of his big ones, like Heartless. It's a pandemic ES scenario. Those are not that common. Those are like not that rare. They are very common, in fact. But he was able to make it in a way that isn't like overused. The zombie pandemic. He's got Overgrown, which is an amazing concept. I might remaster it eventually. It's really cool. I like that. I mean, there's also Funeralopolis. It's an asteroid, but, different. So, like, I like what Ace does. Personally, he's either a C or B for me. I think he's going to be a low B. He's going to be a low B for me. It won't show for now just because, well, he's the first one up. And now we've got an EAS has been issued. I have never watched anything from this, from an EAS. So I'm going to pull up some stuff on another tab. Unless, like, they just don't exist anymore. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. It's right there. Okay. So an EES has been issued. Actually, I think I have watched a few things, but not a lot. I mean, generally from what I've seen, they've been less involved with the scenarios and all that, and more with captures and radios and all that, and that's fine. The most recent remake was a year ago. I mean, I'm looking at the stuff, it's actually pretty cool. It's not like based off of, like custom screens and all that. It's based off the real ones. Like the real screens. It's very good. I like these. And the most recent one, which is a remake, I really like how they execute the Easy Plus in this. It's pretty cool. But I might as well pull it up in another tab. Maybe so you guys can see it. I don't know how much script writing really applies here, basically, like, since the mocks and scenarios on this channel are mostly based off of real things that have really been issued. So, I mean, they have made scenarios in the past, but it's, like, not what they do most of the time.
We interrupt our programming. This is not a test. The attack is occurring against the United States.
Yeah, I need to pull this up in a different tab.
Is heading for Times Square in New York City. All residents within a 400-mile radius of Times Square must seek out and prepare to take shelter. and brace for the effects of fallout. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. If you know of a nearby location that has been designated as a fallout shelter, go there now. Otherwise, head to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Do not use elevators. Block all doors and windows, and place as many objects between you and the outside as possible. Have a battery-powered radio for your stay in the shelter. Tune to stations providing news for your local area. The president will be speaking across all stations shortly. Stand by for this message.
I mean, I don't know how I can really judge based off of this, because clearly things have changed. I think this is about 5 years old now. 7 years old. Wait, no, that's not 7 years old. 6 years old. Yeah, I don't really know I can judge based off of that. But what I'm seeing, I like this. I like this. I think he's... I like this. I think it's pretty cool. Especially, like, their more recent stuff looks cooler. More realistic, too. I'm going to put them in high B. Above Ace. Also, I will send you the tier list link really quick. Just let me turn off my window capture. Get me out of full screen. Damn it. Alright, let's get this back up, and we will move on. Our next is Kaden. Kaden's next. Now, Kaden hasn't uploaded anything recently, but this is one, that I don't have to pause for. I've watched their stuff. It's pretty cool. They're really underrated. I really think they're great at what they do. Hold on, where's my... I need to go grab my phone. Just so I can look at chat if I open a separate tab. Alright, so Kaden... From my knowledge, I think they've made more like 2 recent scenarios, at least kind of. Because I think the last time they uploaded was like 10 months ago, I think. Generally, Caden's like really, really cool. I'm trying to find his channel like just through the tier list video that eagleized made, because I know Kaden commented on that. Alright. Critical Flare and Shiver, those what they are. Pretty damn cool, if I say so myself. Kaden only has 311 subscribers. He really doesn't, like, they really deserve more. Like, it's clear they put a lot of work into Shiver and Critical Flare. Yes, Paradox, it is public. I think, at least. Does it tell me if it's public or not? Yeah, I think it's public. But, Kaden, A tier for me. And, of course, we got Mr., Diamond Charlie Legends, as Eagle put it. Now, Diamond, as biased as I can be, I'm going to try to, like, not be like that. I don't want to be biased today. Just because Diamond's my friend, I'm not just going to throw him in the top 3 and just call it over with. Diamond's just really good at what he makes. He keeps you hooked. Like, I don't know about the scare factor. It's not really too scary unless you're like a new viewer, but still, it's very entertaining, very cool to watch. And I'm going to put him at the top of low S. I mean, the only really big, well, not really big, it's just only really, like, nitpick that I have with Diamond stuff is, there's just really small mistakes that I notice because I have OCD. Like, just from the small spelling errors, like how he spelled Reagan wrong in, Threads, or in, I think it's Greenland, was it, no, it was, Red Sky, where he used the wrong emblem. But those are such small errors that don't really change my opinion much. He's still really good at what he does. World of Coal. This is one I haven't watched before, but I did have to look over all these channels while setting this up. And I have to say World of Coal just doesn't look that promising to me. Like, I mean, the audio isn't edited. It's edited, but it's not great. The screens are literally the same things. I don't know about the concepts, but World of Coal, I'm sorry. I feel really bad putting people in this tier, especially ones that were in the bottom tier in the Eagles one, because Cole was in both. But that's just how I feel. It's my opinion. Hello, YX. You're actually on this. You're at the very end. I actually put you at the very end for a reason, because you are. I see you're uploading today, and maybe we can get a little bit to that. So, yeah. Alright, Conrad creator. I watched, I think, one thing from Conrad. I'm gonna have to stop quite a lot because I have to review things on my phone. So I, like, make what I think is the right judgment. And from what I've seen, Conrad's really good. Most recent upload was Analog Horror telling you not to watch alone. But we're more looking for EAS here. They're at least above average with what they do. I know this because I've watched them. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them. I mean, I'm going to look at the most popular scenario here, which is Undead, which is zombie scenario. But I don't know. I'm not really going to judge off this because clearly they've like a, you know, everyone can improve within the span of a year, especially in this community. Okay, what I've been looking at this. I think it's pretty good. I like this. The more recent stuff has been getting better and better. They haven't really made a scenario in a long time. Well, in a long time, I mean a year. But I like this. I think they're going to go above an ES has been issued, but still below A tier. Still in B, but up there. And yeah, I'm not reviewing based off on Dead. It's been a year. Conrad's is pretty good. Now, Clear Skies, oh my god. The Clear Skies only has 4 videos, but no, you're going all the way up there. You can just tell the talent from their one, like, from you know, the scenario that everyone knows from Clear Skies, Do Not Look Up. It's amazing. Probably one of my favorite scenarios ever. Like, very immersive. I like the writing. And they haven't really. They've also made a Midnight Tornado Terror and Close Call, which I haven't watched before. But basing off Do Not Look Up, which is their most recent one, it is very good. And they were actually planning, like, I think they were planning to collaborate with Radio on the Parasite, but I think that was canceled. But Do Not Look Up is extremely good and is an amazing showcase of what they can do. Just Dante is one I have seen a glimpse of just based on my research, so I could put him in. So I'm gonna have to get some stuff to look at really quick. I'm gonna try to judge a little bit slower. Based on this, it looks like they're a bit more into weather, which I don't really have a problem with. I'm just saying that. The most recent was actually 6 days ago, so that is likely going to be a good judgment, because 6 days ago, pretty recent show of their talent. I mean, it's mostly just in a way like no weather radio screens, and I don't have a problem with that if that's what you want to focus on. It's just not. That's fine. It's just not what I personally like as a creator. It's not gonna down your score or anything. I'm actually just looking at this. Okay, I'm gonna listen to one other things really quick. I mean, generally from what I'm seeing, I think Dante's gonna go in B tier. I don't know if they're gonna go above or below in EAS. Probably above, given that they've been more focused on the EAS recently, and can easily improve based on what they're showing. David RGD. I'm gonna be honest. I learned about David RGD through a wiki page. I was looking up ES creators. Like based on like EAS creators, the fandom pages basically. I found David RGD based off there. I never actually watched anything from them. I have seen one of the more recent ones. I'm pretty sure that they only use PowerPoint for what they make. Yet, based on that, it's still really good. Well, for like using PowerPoint to make a scenario is kind of hard, especially if you want that quality factor. But David RGD kind of like takes that to a different level. I'd say they go in B tier. I mean, they are being held back by the PowerPoint thing, but hey, don't get me wrong, it's still really good for, using PowerPoint to make a scenario. It's just generally really good. Yeah, this is totally not going to be controversial. Okay, Dutch. I don't know if they're still in the chat, but they are, so I'm going to have to judge you. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's what David RGD said in Radio's Discord server, that they make their stuff in PowerPoint. Maybe that's a different person, but even if they don't make it using PowerPoint, it's still pretty good, and I'm not going to move my ranking. I'm just going to double check really quick. Now, Dutch, I haven't actually seen any of your like scenarios before, so since you're in the chat, I'm just gonna ask you really quick. What do you think I should judge your ranking based off of? Like, what scenarios do you think I should judge you on? Okay, maybe. Okay, so I just looked at this. David RGD actually used it. I think they use PowerPoint to make new segments, not the entire scenarios, but like still very impressive. So yeah. Okay, so you don't know. Do you think I should just pick one on my own? Because if that's the way you want to go, I'll go with it. Okay, I'm gonna look at some of your newer stuff because that's the better showcase of, what your level is. And generally, the screen work on this most recent one that I found, like in terms of scenarios, the beginning of an invasion. I mean, it's not great, but it definitely could be improved. And well, you could improve from that, but not bad, not bad at all. I kind of like it though. Hello, Silver Thunder. I actually wasn't able to get to your like little videos last time, and I'm sorry about that. But I will be able to finish this, and I will get to those today. But now we got to rank Dutch, and Dutch. Well, I think you're gonna go in B tier. I don't know where I'm gonna. You're either ahead or right behind David. I'd say right behind. And now we got dewpoint. I actually haven't watched. I haven't watched dewpoint in a bit. But what I do know is that from Eagle's video, dewpoint got a really high placement. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is where I recognize them from. The Infection and Raining Fire. I've watched these before. So based off those were very entertaining to watch, and I know nowadays they wouldn't really stack up to what we have now because of all the like improvements that we've made as a community. But like for the time, very entertaining, very good. So for dewpoint, I don't think they've made anything recently. Yeah, I think they've more so shifted to other things like with captures. But dewpoint is going to be up there. Yeah, I agree. For the time, definitely an S tier creator. And I don't want to be super unfair with creators who haven't created things in a while, like Typhoon Benny and dewpoint. I want to like give them a ranking based on how they were before. But like dewpoint, you're gonna go behind Diamond because okay, let me explain. Screen work, I mean, nowadays wouldn't really stack up, but the story, like the writing, pretty good. Though kind of feel bad not putting them higher, but that's just what I think. Pretty good, though. Very good for the time, too. And now we've got eagleized. Okay, this is funny. Eagleized is the reason I'm doing this, and now I'm judging him. I mean, you judged me, and you didn't put me at the very top, so I'm going to put you in needs improvement. Just kidding. Okay. I mean, yeah, Nova. I mean, judging older scenarios is mostly, like, especially now, shouldn't really be based off screen work because that wasn't that great. I mean, you can still have, like, a small portion of that, but story writing. Story writing is the big one. Yeah, J Feather, who doesn't? My old channel shit posts are terrible. That's what I used to do, and I hate it. And I don't want to go back there ever again. But eagleized is going to be helpful to rank just because he has a playlist with his ranked EES scenarios, and I'm going to stick with the Nevada occurrence, which I think, based on this on the way this is ordered, that he thinks this is the best one he's made. I'd assume. I'm gonna give you some cookie points just because you put KUTV in there. Looking at this, I mean, I don't want to offend Eagle Eyes. He's cool, but like, there's definitely some improvements to be made. But that isn't their newest one, so I'm not gonna base all my judgment on it. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so eagle-eyed. Personally, I think he's above just Dante, but still below Conrad. Pretty good. I can see the improvement. I really like those NOAA weather radio screens. Like, they're really different from what people make, and I like that. Okay, EES channel. This is a new one that a lot of people probably won't recognize. Some of you will, because they made the scenario I have a huge grudge against. And I'm not gonna be biased, but it's still gonna be a really low ranking because it's just not good. It's not fun to watch. There's definitely improvement to be made. Every channel has an improvement to be made. But seriously, like, I don't want to treat this guy too harshly because chances are they're just younger. But still, this is just how I feel, and they're a growing channel in this community, so sorry. I'm sorry. Don't take it the wrong way. I know I have a huge grudge with that one scenario being so like just so getting so big with minimal effort, but still, even disregarding that, I just don't like it at all. This is why I repeat that, like, you know, anyone can improve. This person can probably improve because I can tell that this is like their earliest, like, one of their earliest big things, I think, and they're probably young too based on the videos themselves, but like, maybe as time passes they could actually, you know, be like better. Maybe they could go up here, but for now it's definitely at the bottom. I do not have mocking emergencies on here, I don't think. Shit, I just voice cracked again. Woo! That's my least favorite thing. I mean, I didn't put mocking emergencies on here. And I probably should have, since they have a pretty big subscriber count, and a lot of people somewhat know who they are. So I'll update this when I'm done. But if Mocking Emergencies was on here, they'd go on one of the bottom two. I don't really like it. Very lackluster with screens. Even the most recent one, Greenhouse, 2 weeks ago. Just it just looks like the same stuff over and over. Like I'm sorry if you like them. Like I don't want to attack you. I don't want to attack Mocking Emergencies. I just don't think they're that good. So Mocking Emergencies would probably be low tier up here and needs improvement. Okay, but let's move on to EES 2020. I was actually watching some of them. Like, yeah, like, Mocking Emergencies, screen game is just really the same stuff over and over. I don't know too much about the writing, but the screens just no. Okay, but still, EES 2020. I was watching some of them yesterday. They look pretty good. I don't know which one I was watching. I think it was like an asteroid fragment impact one. I kind of liked it. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the like color split effect in the video until the very end. But we can still look at them a little bit because I haven't watched everything they've made. Okay. Yeah, the final minutes is on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna set up a poll really quick. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna ask you guys: should I when I need to review someone's videos? Should I put them on the stream or should I just do it on my phone? I haven't actually watched Palo Verde in its entirety. I've watched part of it. I watched part of it last night after I got off the stream and then I fell asleep. So, personally, okay, I will, but I have to be careful because if there's copyrighted music, I will have to mute it because I don't want to get claimed again. It's not very pleasant. Okay, but for EES 2020, based on what I'm seeing, I think that they're going to go high B tier, above Conrad. Okay, let's grab the stream. ES Experience, though. I'll be entirely honest, I've only watched one thing by ES Experience. I've only watched one thing by them, and it's they have, I don't get how. I've only watched one thing. I'm aware who they are. Oh my God, eagleized is here. What the fuck? Sometimes Star Spangled Banner is indeed copyrighted. Also, High Eagle, eagleized. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I totally got this idea from you. If you didn't make that video, this wouldn't be existing. But like, good God, I'm pretty happy you made that video though. I'm not disappointed in my ranking. I'm just happy because people usually don't express these kinds of opinions, like what they think of EES creators and EES videos to the public. So thank you. Also, eagle-eyed. I have plans, and hopefully you'll move me up. in the future. But now let's get a move on. ES experience. ES experience. Ah, jeez. I mean, I can tell that a majority of they're like the stuff that gets attention is from a while ago. Like almost majority of the most popular videos are from 8 to like 13 years ago. I mean, obviously, I get the argument that just because they were good for the time doesn't mean they're good now, but ES experience definitely very influential in the community. Pretty scary too. Like, oh, anyways, you do not have to switch to analog to make anything good. Like, you can still make full ES scenarios with no analog coordinate, and it's still very good. Anyways, but like. ES experience, I think they go below dewpoint. I don't know where I think the lowest are an A. Definitely one of the old greats. I'm going to put them above Kaden A. I don't know. I don't really think. Yeah, Shelter is incredibly scary. ES experience, below dewpoint, but still an A. You know what, now that I think about it, I think Kaden goes above. Okay. esOhio. I've seen some of their work. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Nova, because, like, their visuals, I guess, just literally haven't changed since they started. But we got to move on to esOhio. Okay, let's pull up the window capture. On this one, I was previously looking at and ES has been issued. But now we are going to move to esOhio. Because I haven't watched that much from esOhio. Okay. I don't know. Where should I start, though? What makes ES scenarios good? Personally, good visuals, good writing, good storytelling. You don't have to be scary, but that makes it better. Tyler, I might look at shitpost scenarios. I don't know how long this will last, but maybe we'll see. It's mostly story, screen audio and story with writing in there. I'm probably gonna do Whole New Darkness because it's the newest actual scenario from them, and it might be the most popular. It's not. It's Cartoon Cat, but we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna look at esOhio right here. Is there copyrighted music in this? I need to know. I'm not getting okay. I don't think I'm getting claimed from this. Ooh, I like that preview screen. Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to SkyNews. This is his most recent scenario and his second most popular. I'm looking at this. I like it so far. It's pretty eerie. Looking at this, I'm gonna try to do this quickly. I'm not actually gonna watch the whole thing.
As it turns out, none of the
other suspects have been identified. All 5 have been proven innocent.
I like those headlines, man. I mean, personally, I would have made those actual headlines, but like, it's fine. That's funny. It's a funny thing. So far, it's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of, like, oh, geez, that scared me. Kind of reminds me of, like, some older stuff that LTIC did, at least with that screen. Now, okay, so this, I mean, this will trigger some, like, realism people, realism fans. No, I saw it. I saw the B movie. I saw the B movie headliner. I mean, it doesn't look great, but hey, it's not bad at all. And then there's this one, not a big fan, but not that bad. Oh no, 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 no. The grade has to go down. They put the AVI synth. They put the AVI synth headers first. No. What are EAS kits? Oh, this looks awesome. Hot damn, that looks cool. Boy Boss Lance, can you explain what EES kids are? Because I don't know what the hell an EES kid is. But based on this looks really cool. They have the borders of all the constituent countries. Yeah, they did. The Hawaii false alarm. I like that one. I like esOhio. They look pretty cool. I mean, obviously, this is going to trigger some people because it's blue. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. And once again, and obviously this one's just a nitpick because I have OCD. They put the AVI synth right here. But basically kids that join the community. By kids, I'm assuming they mean like young kids. I really don't know. Probably under 13. Yeah, that's probably going to make everything worse, but I think I'm ready to make a judgment. I'm ready to make a judgment on this. What? It's not letting me switch. Damn. You just don't want me to switch, huh, buddy? There we go. Okay, esOhio. I'm ready to rank. For esOhio, I think they're pretty good. I think they go above EAS 2020. Stay in like high B right here. Pretty good. I like that most recent thing. We're gonna ignore Cartoon Tag because that is like, I'm gonna try not to go for the most popular things all the time. I'm gonna go for their best products and their most recent products because that's the best show of talent that they have. I'm looking for the max talent, not the little things that got popular. Easy. Okay, this one's gonna be hard to look for. Just because the channel name is Easy, EAS. Oh, I found them. That was quick. Okay, easy. The most recent was actually 6 hours ago. That's gonna be helpful. Okay, we're gonna watch World War III, and since it's only 4 minutes, we're gonna watch this in its entirety. Yeah, let's watch this in its entirety. Okay, this is an easy screen, like an easy scenario. This is gonna be pretty helpful. Where'd I put my stream? Where'd I put my? No, I got rid of my stream. No, I got rid of my stream chat. Shit. Hold on, I can't see anyone in the chat. But we gotta stay focused for real this time, because, you know, we're actually ranking these people. I have watched part of Zaire. I did the last time in the last stream. What are your thoughts on scenarios based on fictional media? Fictional media, I mean, most you see out of fictional media is definitely SCP. But it really depends on the execution. But generally, they aren't executed too well. Like, to the potential I think they could be.
The BBC is interrupting its normal programs to bring you unimportant
Just saying, if I had a penny for every time this same clip was used for BBC ES scenarios, I'd probably be richer than Jeff Bezos, but that's just a nitpick. At least it's not as bad as the Air Force, or whatever it's called, National Anthem one. Okay, that was annoying, because I wear my headphones on one ear, and you can mostly only hear this out of your right ear. Oh, I like this though.
This is an emergency alert issued by His Majesty's government and the BBC. Information of a possible nuclear strike against this country has been received. Telephone lines have been temporarily disconnected. Motorways are for military occupation only.
Yeah.
The missile warning system has recognized the target locations of the missiles. The following areas will be attacked directly with nuclear weapons: Filling Dales Air Base, North Yorkshire; Helensburgh, Argyll and Bute; Lakenheath, Suffolk; Portsmouth, Hampshire; Fawley, Hampshire; Liverpool, Merseyside; Felixstowe.
Okay, there's a few things I want to say about this. I like how all the locations aren't just metropolitan areas where you just get the most bloodshed. They actually included some military locations, which is nice. But also, I don't know, like, I do have a nitpick here, but it's more like, just a thing I noticed, is that there's a possible nuclear attack, but then they immediately started listing locations like they knew it was going to happen. Just a nitpick, just pointing that out, but still, it's been really good so far. Damn it, spacebar.
Immingham, Lincolnshire; London, Greater London; and Slack, Berkshire. If you are located in a 30-mile radius of each location, it is at best interest to evacuate.
I'm doing a tier list, so I can't really interrupt it for a scenario, man.
Situated in the said locations, please seek an immediate shelter. If you do not have an underground shelter, go to the most central part of your home.
I like this GTS voice.
To last up to 14 days. The supplies usually include a battery-powered radio.
I mean, that's true, but it said it like those were the confirmed targets. Wait, actually, let's go back and see if I'm wrong.
Suffolk. This is an emergency. Phone lines have been temporarily disconnected. Motorways are for military occupation only. The UK missile warning system has recognized the target locations of the missiles.
Yeah, so I was right. They said it was possible, but then they confirm it. So just a nitpick, not gonna hurt it in any way, but still.
You cannot exit your shelter before the 14 days have concluded. Otherwise, you will be in contact with fallout. Fallout is a deadly byproduct of a nuclear blast, sprawling deadly radiation around a greater surface area. This means the United Kingdom's infrastructure will be damaged. Crops will be unable to grow, and livestock will die out. If you are injured,
Okay, I like how they mention that, because basically nobody else mentions these in nuclear scenarios. I didn't even mention it in things like the day after and all that. So I like that mention because it's like, just take a geography, like a human geography class. You will understand how important that is to society.
In the initial blast, you should treat your injuries as soon as possible. This is BBC television from London. Tune in to BBC.
Silver Thunder, it's on the second channel. It's been out for a while. And oh, they got the clown. They got the clown.
His Majesty, BBC. Information of a possible nuclear strike against.
Oh, is this might be a full scenario. That's cool. Okay, generally based on that, it's very nice. Very nice. So let's go back to this. Okay. Very nice. I like the stuff that they make. I think they're gonna get better from time and time again. I honestly don't know where to put them. They're either gonna be in high B or low A. Yeah, I like the clown. Oh, sorry if the audio's quiet. I turned it down a lot. I'm gonna turn it way up. Well, not way up, just up. True cryptocoder. So, personally, I just opened eagleized tier list again, but I think this guy's a low A. Very good. That newest one, very good. Lots of potential. If they keep making stuff like that, with like writing that isn't usually mentioned and is actually very important with screens like that, they could end up being a lot better. Definitely a rising star in this community. Say he's a low A. I mean, that's true. His longer scenarios don't have the voice crack. Yeah. Okay, now we've got Eltic, and I don't even need to judge this guy. He's going right at the very top. You guys already know this. He has some of the best scenarios out there. Even his older stuff is really good. Even when he's voiced everything as a tiny child, it was very, very good. He has some of the best SCP scenarios, some of the best, like, just scenarios in every subject. He and Harvester share the best zombie scenario. And of course, he has the best interpretation of analog horror and ES scenarios that I've ever seen. It's so good. He is definitely a top 3. He's up there. But I'm not going to I have the top 3 settled already. But I'm not going to tell you where exactly each of them are. ES participant. Not a big fan of ES participant, just saying. But yes, Eltic deserves this spot. Very good creator. I know he's focusing on different things. I think he's like working on Mesa City right now. Still very, very good. The final minutes is on here. I haven't labeled him, but he's this guy right here. Also, while I try to get ES participant pulled up, just give me some thoughts. Like, give me some thoughts about what you want to see out of Dark Autumn 2, and maybe I got it right. Maybe I got it right. Okay, so ES participant made one just yesterday. So that will be good ranking material. Now let's get them pulled up. Hold on, I have way too many Google tabs open. Yeah, liminality is very good, and I do think it's the best EES scenario ever, and probably better than everything has ever, like, anything that Harvester has made. But, yeah, you'll see. But, basically, let's get EES participant up here. Okay, so, recently, just Nuclear Missile Attack 3. That's already not really a good sign, considering, you know, the number 3's in there. Then that probably assumes that you made it 3 times. I don't know why you'd have to make it multiple times. Unless it's just really shitty, also wrong page. This one. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Wait, no, it didn't work. What the fuck? Okay, there we are. There we go. Let's watch this. Skip the intro. That's not a good sign. Not a really good sign, but I mean, okay, I'm just gonna answer this question really quick, but scenario sequels I think are fine as long as the, you know, scenario kind of like left something like missing, or something like a cliffhanger. That's what I did with Dark Autumn. That's what I did with Poison Land. That's what I did with Piercing Freeze. I did that a lot of times, and that's why I'm going to eventually sequel them in some way. But getting back to this, sequels that go back to this, just no. And I'm just civil. I mean, Alan Walker isn't bad. I just don't want to get copyrighted. I just don't think it has a serious place in an ES scenario. And also, this just, I'm going to say it, this sucks. It sucks. I do not like it, and I barely even got into it. I'm sorry. You have to go into the bottom. You don't even need to say anything. It's in, well, I can, because it's in Arial, civil authorities, blah, 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 all that. And yes, it is indeed the only screen for the entire one. Like, I'm thinking for the entire video, I'm pretty sure. Now, for FT scenarios, I think FT was in the chat just recently. Is FT still here? Because if a creator is in this chat, I want them to tell me what I should judge them based off of, because I want to hear the input from the creator. Also, voice crack. I want to hear the input from the creator rather than the people, because, you know, what the creator thinks is best is usually what's best. So, hopefully FT's still in here, because I want to find out. They were in here before, weren't they? Or was that someone else just mentioning them? Okay, thank God you're still here. What should I judge you based off of? I need to know. Judge me on just a test. Just a test. Okay. I think I've heard of that one before. Okay. Oh, only a test. Only a test. I like your honesty. I like how people can admit that. I mean, I got a lot of, like, I can admit something right here. I got a lot of comments on Dark Autumn 2 saying that the dark, like the high pitched sound, the brown noise from the No Other Radio was very overused and started to, you know, take a toll on the viewers. But, like, yeah, everyone can improve it. I like how people are honest about it. But let's get into this. Let's get it pulled up. I don't even know if I have to judge you, Nova, because I've seen your stuff before. I could have overview it on my phone really quickly, but I don't think it's necessary. SpongeBob! Okay. Okay. I don't know about the blue yet since we haven't gone through it. Oh. But, like, based on these screens, I'd say at this point you'd be at a C. I don't like it. I'm sorry. You got The Simpsons. No, that wasn't The Simpsons. That was SpongeBob.
Parents are at work. My brother's in school, and there's God knows what going on right now. And I don't even have.
I kind of like this screen though. This looks cool. That looks cool. I like the look of this. It's simple, but it looks pretty cool.
defending prison. And for that, we are taking extreme action to get our people back. Release our people back to us, أو الأسراف بيبونيو. آتي في كمان أخرى لو we will continue for reaction كنتي or infidination. To test us. We are responsible for the rabies that.
Ooh, I like this.
We now have confirmed information that this rabies is real.
This rabies is real. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, I know you think you are in the blue, but I don't think you're not like that low in my opinion. Personally, I think I have you set out just above the blue tier. I think that I would put you at a low C. And I mean, you're right. I like how you're honest about it. I like how you're honest saying that you need to improve and you have the stuff to do it. And that'd be cool if you could like move it up. I might just move you right here because of that equipment, but for now I'm gonna put it in C. Okay, now this is where Nova gets on my ass because Harvester is the best creator in the community. Changed my mind. I mean, I have to do this kind of quickly, but yeah, I kind of get why you'd say that, but back to this. Harvester is my favorite, the best. Incredible graphics, some of the most realistic shit I have ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Eltic is very good. Very close second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eltic is very good. They are 1A and 1B. They are 1A and 1B. I know, but this is just my opinion. I'm sorry. I like his writing. It's kind of like some of the more recent stuff. He hasn't done scenarios recently. It's more analog horror and like short stuff. But like, it's still very good. I really like it. I'll watch it any day. I still watch some of his old stuff. I mean, if we're comparing Eltic's old stuff to Harvester's old stuff, Eltic definitely wins. But now I really think Harvester just barely edges out Eltic. Barely. The reason I said it because of the King was everyone thought it was fake and a hacker, but later found out it was a real threat. Oh. But I will hold this. Maybe when Mesa City comes out, I know it's not like an EES thing, but it's a showcase of talent. Maybe once something like if Eltic produces something that like is really good, and he's very close to Harvester. If he releases something, it doesn't even have to blow me away. He can still pass Harvester. They are extremely close to each other. They are the 1A and 1B of this community. Ooh. Didn't think it'd be that controversial. But now we've got Hermitage. Now, Hermitage has been doing the same stuff for a while. His screen game is not great. I mean, for, older times, it was better, but still not great. I'm gonna be honest, I have to put him at Lobby. At the very end of Lobby. And, and potential breakout, I might have to move, given that it's for creators with potential. And I've shown that. Because if Hermitage was any lower, they'd just go and see. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I think they just go and see. It's not that good. It's not good. I mean, okay, I'm really sorry. Hermitage has left nice things to the... he is a nice guy. But this is just my opinion on stuff. I really hope Hermitage just doesn't take this personally. I'm sorry, but it's just not that good. So, in summary, Hermitage, just not great, not good, definitely not bad. I don't think he's gonna be anywhere near needs improvement because screens don't determine everything, but still, he's not that great. Hermitage is a good guy. He probably won't cry about it. I just don't think he's that good. I'm going to move potential breakout because I feel like it's in the way. I don't know where I should put it, though. You know what? I don't really know if there's a better place to put it. I think it just stays the way it is. Hermitage is very chill. But, yeah. Hermitage, very good guy. Could definitely improve his content. But now we gotta go to eagleized. eagleized. I haven't actually watched anything by eagleized. I just looked up EAS scenario and searched by channel and found this dude. But I looked at eagleized video and he's actually in low A tier. So I had to assume he has something. He's got something. At the very least. Would you consider some people blinded by nostalgia if they definitely think older creators are greater than new creators? I mean, I've kind of showed that. Because this is more on a scale of what their time was like. Because if this was on a scale of, how good they actually are, scaled up, ES experience would be down, dewpoint would be down, a lot of people would be down. So yeah, I don't think you should be blinded by nostalgia with all these creators. I really don't. Now that I think about that, I might move dewpoint down, but honestly, I don't know. I might move dewpoint to A. And that's what I'm going to move along with. I'm not saying dewpoint is bad. I'm not saying ES experience is bad. I'm not saying Hermitage is terrible. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that you make a really good point that I didn't consider. Okay, eagleized. I don't know what to judge them on. I want to go for the most recent one. But I don't know what their most recent one is. Oh my god. They cut the Davis, Utah. But we got to find their most recent. I mean, they've more or less switched off of scenarios from what I can tell. Okay, ES mocks, ES mini scenarios, short videos, scenario spotlight. Yes, I was indeed talking about you. You make a really good point about that. I don't know where you'd fall on the list because I haven't actually watched any of your stuff. And I will actually do that. I will put you right after YX. Well, actually, I'll do you before YX because YX is premiering today. I'll do you before YX and I'll tell you what your thing is. I'll update the tier list so I put you on there. But I'm not going to do it right now. But I will put you on this eventually. I'm just looking for the good things, the best things to look out for. Okay, I found one that's rather recent by eagleized. 10 minutes long. Seems like a decent chunk to judge off of. Is this what's it called? I need to close out this one. OBS is very good at finding my Google tabs. There we go. Yeah, YX, I saw one of your more recent ones. Like, I know you guys are a team, by the way. I saw your the more recent ones, like, before the premiere. And wasn't it, like, 5 hours? Because that's a clear sign of effort. Even if it isn't the greatest stuff, it's a clear sign of that you are, enjoying what you're doing.
The voice of the National Weather Service on radio station WXL80.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, probably. It was 5 hours.
Here is an urgent message from the National.
Don't tell me this is the entire. Okay, so this isn't really great to judge off of because it's 2 screens the entire time. Weather scenarios, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of them anymore. I used to be a big fan of them, but then, they just get old and stale.
What's up, guys?
Whoops. Whoops.
What's up, guys? We're the cast of School of Rock here in Prospect.
School of Rock, baby. It's decent. It's not great. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, this was 2 years ago. I'll give him some slack.
This is Noah. Arizona Interstate 10 between mile markers 138 and 100 until 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. At 11:05 p.m. Mountain.
Yeah, weather scenarios are usually really long and they don't need to be.
Was located over north central Phoenix or near Scottsdale.
Okay, that was 2 years ago, so I'll give him some slack on that, but I mean, I don't think eagleized is as great as eagleized thought. I mean, I don't know where to put him. I'd say eagleized goes right here. Actually, no. I'll move eagleized ahead. I mean, their newer stuff has been getting better. Well, actually, I haven't switched my window capture. There we go. Just below eagleized. I mean, their newer stuff has been getting better, but like, it's not that great. I don't know what else to say. It's not that great. It's not bad though. Definitely not bad. Except that top scenario that I watched that ear like just destroyed everyone's ears. If that was a recent one, hero wise would be a bit lower than that. Cause that would that audio editing, not good. How have I already been live for an hour? Jesus Christ. Alright, Homelessville. This is another guy that was put at the bottom tier in eagleized. The only reason I'm mentioning that is because I kind of feel bad for the people who potentially will be in both of the bottom tiers. Or voice crack! But like, but still, I feel bad. Hello, Destroyer Asylum. Okay, so what were we looking for? Homelessville. I mean, Homelessville has potential, but what I saw from like gathering my channels, it seems like they're not really focusing on you know, ES stuff. It's more different stuff. I mean, I guess they have potential, but I just don't know if they're actually going to take advantage of that. Homelessville. Of course, the most popular videos of Tariq Eep Eep. End of the world siren. Skinned alive, skin infant babies! Let's look at Freezing Earth. It's a rather recent one that I was able to find. There we go. Okay, let's give this a short watch. It's 20 minutes. We're not going to go through the whole thing. We're probably going to skim it. That's probably copyrighted.
Current time is 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I mean, the audio editing in this from here, it sounds actually pretty decent. But just seeing the visual right here isn't great. Because, you know, all you do, also, and my brother, you just grab a city skyline. I don't know which city this is, but you grab a city and you slap a no weather radio on it. I don't like that.
For the heat strike back here in Phoenix.
Yeah. It's not looking... Is that the fucking Minecraft font? Oh, okay, it's not. This is still kind of an eyesore, though. I don't like this. I really don't... Oh, it's Salt Lake City! It's Salt Lake City! Automatic ass.
No one is expecting. Where? Salt Lake City, Utah. When?
Utah. Paul. Okay. I mean, this is better than the other things, but it's still not great. It uses this font too. No, are you fucking... No, stop! Stop. You gotta stop using this. Are you shitting me? It's the same shit! That's copyrighted. Homelessville. You know, as I said, I'm not really... I feel bad when I have to put people low, especially if they were already on eagleized's lowest tier. But Homelessville just falls in there. Not the worst, but definitely not good. Well, at least we got a good one that I don't have to review anything for. We got IBN up. IBN, very, very good. I might as well pull some stuff up by IBN because I haven't watched their stuff in a while. But I do know they just barely reached 3,000 subscribers. Congratulations. You deserve it. I'm actually going to go with Dim the Lights. Because even though it was a year ago, it still reflects their talent really well. And I think it fits as something I can review. IBN is too good. I mean, obviously we're still going to skim this, but like...
To the president.
I mean, that's just a nitpicky thing, but, you know, text-to-speech voices. Visas! Okay. My ADHD is taking over. Please kill me. I really do... this is a nitpick. I don't like TTS voices in place of voice roles, but, like, it doesn't matter. This is still a very good scenario in general. I love these screens. It's just a new thing that most people, like, I've never seen anyone do, and I love it. One of my favorite scenarios ever. I like this map, Death. IBN, very, very good. And also, if you don't know, yesterday I made a slight reference to one of my favorite things that IBN has made, which is Grain Age. I really like Grain Age. For some reason, I love Grain Age. This is just something that isn't used as a concept as much as it should be. But that could, like, I mean, well, obviously, because, you know, replacing random fucking crops everywhere with grain is gonna, you know, kill everyone. But, like, why can't we have more scenarios with just completely abnormal random events that that are just amazing like this? It's awesome. I know I'm overreacting, and I know it's Grain Age, but, like, it's awesome. And, this is why we put IBN in the top. IBN is really good. So I feel bad, because I want to let my bias kick in and let me put Diamond at top, but, like, you know, I'm trying to be honest here. I don't want to be biased. Still very high up there. And now we've got Jacob Hill. I think he's known for... I think he made that, like, 1984 EES short that was watched quite a lot. All I know is that he made a nuclear war scenario that was pretty damn good. Oh, and they're still making stuff. So I'm probably not actually going to judge... Oh, it's 817. 817. I'm probably not going to base it off 817 since it's 7 years old, but I am going to base it off of Limited Exchange, 10 months old. But, here we go. Let's start with Limited Exchange. We're obviously not going to watch the whole thing. I have to say this every single time, just so you know. Ooh. Okay, I thought I read that wrong. Okay. Oh, holy shit. I have to say, that is pretty cool. I don't know how you get something like this. That either requires, like, a lot of 3D design, or that might just be actual footage that I don't know exists. Okay, that is more than likely 3D, and... Hold on, I want to see that explosion. That looks cool. Yeah, this is really good. There's clear effort put into this, and I don't think we've even gone to we haven't even gone to the EES part yet. Now this is obviously like previous footage, but still. Oh my God, it's the progressive box. Automatic S tier. Sorry, I like the progressive box.
We can use a candy break.
Please just tell me my, okay, it's not. I'd have to say, The only thing I can nitpick right now is that the commercial quality is really low, considering this is, I believe, taking place in 2018. And it's not my fault because it's 720p. Oh, okay. Now, obviously, I'm not really a big fan of this because, well, I'm a huge perfectionist. But it's not gonna like turn my whole opinion, like just throw my whole opinion down the drain. He has details channel. I haven't seen this used in a long time. I'm gonna. What the fuck? That was a good sound effect. Yeah, 720p used to be peak. But like, I will say, I don't know if they made this little video right here, or maybe someone else did, but either way, it looks really cool. So I'm going to say that that's cool. The screens, I mean, I will say that their old stuff was really like what got a lot of people into this community, and I have respect for that. But, you know, I'm not putting as much stock into that as other things. So Jacob Hill, I'd say like high B. I'm not saying it's bad in any way. It's just not too great. But say this scenario was uploaded like a few years ago, this would probably put Jacob Hill all the way up here. Which, you know, isn't the case, but still. J Feather. Oh boy. J Feather, you're in the chat. What should I rank you based off of? I need to know. Oh, just pop my... oh, jeez, I just popped my knuckles. Alright. Oh, boy. I mean, the one the most recent one I'm aware that you've released is Spillover. I don't know if that has changed, but still. Yeah, and I agree. J Feather is really good at stories. Under the circumstances, I'd say Spillover. Okay. Like, I know your stories are great. Not to mention, I'm just saying, this is unrelated to your ranking, but you have some of the best constructive criticisms in this entire community. I can't talk. So let me repeat that. You have some of the best constructive criticisms in this entire community. Okay, we got Spillover open. Okay, here we are. And I already know how good your stories are. I've seen previous stuff. It's pretty cool, man. But I'm just... This is more me critiquing, like, the...
Enveloped Canada since the outbreak of the Second American Civil War 4 weeks ago. And this
Okay, I like this bottom scroll. I mean, this isn't that great, but
Oliver, the situation, to put it lightly, is complicated.
so, I know I'm skipping through a lot, but this is just so I can get through everyone, because I still have at least half the list to do. Least. Oh shit! I'm not gonna judge this screen because I'm pretty sure they've actually used this once. And if it's realistic, I guess it's fine. And I guess this is where spillover comes in, because based on this, I guess it's like conflict spilling over into Canada. I don't know. But like generally, like this is really good. Like in terms of story, I mean, the screen's not great. I'd have to like the screens aren't great. I say that, but like, you know, there's the story. The story's very, very good. I mean, obviously there are improvements to be made with the screens, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna put you in a C tier and get it over with, because that's not the whole thing. So, Jay Feather. You know, I think Jay Feather is an S tier. Low S. Because, I mean, obviously, the screens and all that, like, isn't too great, but those stories are so good, you can't just forget about them. That adds a lot of stock. That just adds a lot of stock. The screens aren't good, you even admit that. TV59. I thought that was talking about Thunder Buddy. That's Typhoon Benny. S tier for Jay Feather. K4. This is one who wasn't Eagles. So, and I also have never watched anything from them. So, guess what? We're gonna have to find them. Oh, that's. Oh wait, I have actually watched. I watched this dude yesterday. Like during my scenario binge, I watched some of their stuff. And I already know this ranking. I kind of made this ranking for creators like K4. I'm putting him in potential breakout. This isn't... I'm not saying he's like B or C. He isn't even a definitive rank. I don't have a definitive rank for this dude. Because there's... The potential with K4 is clear. They can very easily improve. Coaster Man. I think I've seen you before. So let me look you up. Coaster Man 13. I mean, I don't know where I'd put you, but I'm just gonna do a quick skim of one of your things. I like that Kyle Shittenhouse. Because he shits in that. No political opinions on Olorito. Oh, motors! I'm looking at Twister of Terror right now, but I can guarantee that is not your newest one. Yeah, it's not. Wedge in the Peach State. I mean, generally looking at this... you're not on the list. But I'd say you... Honestly... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have to diss it. I think you'd end up in C. Also, Motors. You were not on the list. Anyways, let's get to LV. I've held that off for a little bit. Okay. Hopefully I can just find them. Apparently not. I'm gonna have to... Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up eagleized list and find LV because, you know, they're called something different than what I think they are. Okay. Okay, there we are. They made... That actually isn't recent, never mind. Okay, so let's look at their most recent scenario. It looks like their most recent scenario is scarce occurrence. Looks like a weather scenario and is also very long. Not a good sign, but it doesn't mean it's automatically bad. Okay. Let's go to... Okay, scarce occurrence right here. Give it a quick look because it's an hour long. Okay, I like that. I like how they put like these like radar screens in here. That's something most weather creators don't do. They mostly just put NOAA weather radio and all that. Oh. I like that. It's not bad. I don't think it's great, but it's not bad. And these like layouts for radio screens are like different than I've ever seen. It's pretty unique in their own way. I mean, honestly, they don't look great. They don't look bad though.
Issued for a portion.
Yeah, Coach Man, I'm sorry to put you in C tier. I just don't think it's that enjoyable, but it's fine because really anyone can improve, and if you want to do that, go ahead. You can improve. Okay, I like this text layout, but I'm looking for scripting. Create a severe weather event. So I think it's just... It's like a mix of cyclogenesis and all that stuff. I like a lot of this. I like... Shut up, Alexa. Turn off! Bitch. Sorry, I just screamed at my Alexa. Just shut up!
Later today. That line of severe thunderstorms, according to the Storm Prediction Center, has a chance of producing large hail.
Okay. So I think I've made my mind up. I like those bulletins. Like, I haven't listened to the hurricane bulletins. I like the difference with screens. I like how these ones look, and of course I like how the radars are used. But we gotta look for the hurricanes, because
of central Alabama, until further notice. A more detailed statement will follow shortly. A tropical storm warning is in effect for portions of Alabama and Mississippi. New information since the last issuance. A tropical storm warning has been issued for a portion of central Alabama. Areas affected. This statement concerns portions of Alabama and Mississippi. Watches and warnings. A tropical storm warning is in effect for parts of Alabama and Mississippi. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm force winds are possible over the area, in this case within the next 36 hours. At 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the center of Hurricane Mindy was located near latitude 30.4 degrees north, longitude 87.2 degrees west, about 5 miles south-southeast of Pensacola. Mindy was moving northwest at 3 miles per hour. It turned towards the north and then northwest soon. Maximum sustained winds were near 115 miles per hour with higher gusts. Mindy is currently a Category 3 major hurricane. The estimated minimal pressure was estimated at 958 millibars.
Yeah, that's actually pretty different than what I've seen from other weather scenarios. Now let's go to tier list, baby. All right, LV. I'm gonna put LV and B somewhere, I think. I'd say right here. Alright, the B tier is already overflowing. We might have to separate it at some point. It says S room. Okay, Makar the Raven is also one that wasn't on eagleized lists. It was one I found on my own.
Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay, let's grab. Okay, we're at Makar's scenario.
Of why you should always check your toilet before sitting down.
And on a sad note today, our beloved local idiot went from idiot to a huge jerk. Warning.
Is this an April Fool scenario? It's not. That's funny.
The audio we are about to show you is disturbing. You fuckface. You're a fucking jerk. Go burn and fucking...
What the fuck is this? Okay, well, we gotta move on.
Of the 51 a.m. East and...
Administration and the Unite Ben report protected station headquarters in Washington, D.C.
Is this just a straight up black
These
screen?
objects are now believed to...
It's just a black screen.
Video I don't know. But it best describes the object flying around all over the earth, as people are talking about it everywhere.
Okay, there we go. Just saying, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'll give them some brownie points just for having that funny segment. Right, just local idiot who turned into a jerk. And I know this is a one-person POV, but it's weird. Oh my god, what is this? I mean, it's just not, excluding that amazing news portion, it's not great. I'll have to say that. And, that is their most recent show of talent. But at the very least, they're better than Hermitage. Alright, Matthew Compton. I've already watched some of Matthew Compton's videos. And, yeah, it's not great. It's not. Their most recent scenario was 6 months ago, has 12,000 views. And it kind of just feels like a Hermitage scenario in a way. Just with a little less to show for it. But like, it's just not good. I don't think it's that. I don't think they're great. I really don't. I mean, they did make some scenarios that people have watched and got decently big, but that they still aren't good. But then we got some more promising faces on this row, so let's get to it. Also, I'm back here. I'm not going to rank myself because, you know, I'd put myself right here. No, I'd probably put myself in one of these, but that's still pretty biased considering it's me. But, like, yeah, I'm not going to put myself there. I don't want to be biased. I'm not putting myself on this ranking. But let's get to Metro. I watched some of their stuff while I was looking at the channels that I had to put on this. Looks pretty good. But now we gotta, you know, find them and watch something they make. They made. Fuck, I can't talk. Okay, Your Boy Metro. There we go. They have 600 subscribers. Their most recent was an EN template. They have an unfinished scenario that's pretty recent. We might take a look at this unfinished scenario since it's new work. Yeah, I know who you are. Okay. So let's watch this. We gotta... Well, I haven't switched off the screen for tier list maker, but that's the point. Also, I put it on the wrong capture. God damn it. This one. Woohoo! Okay, so this is Metro. I'm gonna skip the intro because, you know, this isn't necessary. Oh, that looks cool. I like this already. That's cool. Oh, I like this screen. Also features Utah brownie points. Okay, we'll just nitpick that this the coloring of this font is not great. Also out of font question mark because the VCR font just really doesn't have one. Okay, immediate nitpick. This is here, but nah, that doesn't matter. Utah. Oh shit. At least the NTSC, not NTSC, AVI synth effects are cool. Looks pretty cool. This looks cool. Okay, blurred vision, slurred speech, lack of appetite, and dehydration. That's Miami. That's Miami. Is my mic not registering? Oh, it is. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. The virus mutated. That's pretty stretch, but it's fine.
Message is transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease
Oh, David Utah.
Prevention and the Utah Department of Health and Human Services.
I mean, I know this is unfinished, but it looks pretty promising. I like the screens. I don't know about the writing. But for Metro, it's definitely not bad. There's definitely potential in there. Alright, Metro. Plus the extra bounty points for featuring Davis County and the state of Utah in general. Metro, I'd say, here. I might have to separate the B tier just because it's so big. Like, just look at all these other tiers. All of, like, just, This one has 1. This one has 3. This one has 2. This one has 2. This one has 2. This one has 4. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So when I finish this tier list, I will split this B tier into 2. You too, Coaster Man. Appreciate it. Sorry I had to shit on your scenario. It's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm apologetic as hell. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, I didn't even look who's next. It's Mittens EAS. Another one that wasn't on Eagles. This is one I found, and I thought they were pretty promising, but maybe... I honestly don't remember, given that it was, like, midnight. The big right. They have a Whopper commercial. Okay. I'm looking for a scenario. They might not have one. Oh, wait. They're working with Retro? That's cool. The big U.S. riots. I mean, that name is kind of a turnoff. I don't like that name. Just saying, Mittens, if you find this, just maybe change the name. I don't like it. You don't have to. That's probably copyrighted. That might be copyrighted. Anyways, but let's start with solar mutations. That sounds cool. I like that. I like that. Solar mutations. Wait a minute. I really hope this isn't just an SCP scenario.
More fresh ways to get up and get going. What's your 99?
My ears. Shit. I don't want to take risks about copyright. I mean, off the bat, I like the screen, but there's work that needs to be done with audio editing. Yeah, audio editing needs some work, but it's fine. It's not like the biggest problem.
Following counties/areas: Bell, Breathitt, Clay, Floyd, Mugden, Dot, Ledger, Tide, Kentucky, at 3:57 p.m. on February 4th, 2013, effective until 4:32 p.m. A message from WBNA. Update to...
Yeah, I mean, I know how text-to-speech is kind of annoying at some points, but I do think more people should be able to, at least edit it in some way, because when my TTS has issues and I can't really fix it manually with the text prompts, I just edit in audio, and I really feel more people should do this.
To solar phenomenon alert.
Not saying this is bad, it's pretty nice.
You must stay inside. Refusal to stay. Symptom: diarrhea.
Not being able to speak, slurred speech, random eye movement, nausea, diarrhea, anger issues, and headaches. Please stay inside. Okay, so it probably isn't an SCP scenario, because no one's melting yet. Okay, the National Information Center is off center, so that pisses me off, but like, it's a little tidbit, I'm sorry.
The primary entry pointing system has issued a National Information Center for the following counties/areas. United States, District of Columbia, D.C., at 4:02 p.m. on February 4th, 2013, effective until 4:32 p.m. Message from WLSIM. Get inside immediately. It is for the good.
I like the use of Cal. I've never actually used Cal. I might actually, what? Zombies. Yeah, at least it's from a different source. Wait a minute. I like this scroll. Ooh, government.
I want to share some news about the ongoing solar phenomenon affecting the country. If exposed to the sun, you will turn into a creature, which has the same behavior as a zombie, which will try to bite anyone in their path, and act...
Okay, I mean, the screen's okay, but my problem here was with the script. You will turn into a zombie, you will act like a zombie. I mean, I know it's a widely known concept, But I think it just make more sense from a formal perspective to just say like a cannibalistic creature. Or something like that that actually describes, you know, the situation. Yeah, Mittens is pretty good. I can see the potential in here. The audio is just really bad.
After being bitten.
And occasionally the screens are kind of bad, but the script is pretty off. Yeah. The old script, the other scroll is better. This is a downgrade, but it's not bad.
A civilist came given to fight Reed Bachman on the tendency to bite anyone in their path. For the following counties/areas.
Okay, I like this, even though EVI is off screen. I mean, off center, but still. Generally, I'm just gonna stop here because I think I have an answer. Mittens, very, very good. Only 100-ish subscribers. They should have more. They really should. 172 subscribers. They need more. You know what? Subscribe. You got subscriber. More. This person really needs more subscribers. I know the audio editing isn't great and the script isn't great either. And this name of the big U.S. riots, voice crack, the big U.S. riot of 2023 also isn't great. That can easily be fixed. There's a lot of potential that Mittens has. Okay. I honestly don't know what the tier to put Mittens in. I think they'd either be at high B or potential breakout. Because, you know, they're really good, but they're really good already. I don't know. High B? Okay. I don't know. It's gonna be one of these. Well, Mittens already has, like, really good screen work, I'd say. It's just that the audio needs work, and if that gets fixed, and maybe if they, like, optimize their stuff, they will actually get into the public. So I think they're a potential breakout above K4. Nuclear fallout. I haven't actually watched anything by Nuclear Fallout recently, so let's get that started. A child serial killer too. We're gonna do nuclear World War III. Alright, skip the intro. Let's get to it.
These missiles.
Okay. I already don't really like this screen. It just doesn't look great, and also it uses Tom. Why does everything use Tom? Everything uses Tom. But still, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Deadly, and immediate medical attention is crucial. Without immediate medical attention,
I mean, at least they use a different TTS voice, but this just doesn't look good.
Radiation sickness will cause death within several days. Symptoms of radiation sickness includes nausea, vertigo, diarrhea, drowsiness, lethargy, tremors, vomiting blood, delirium, breathing troubles, and frequent seizures.
Oh, it is. I don't like this.
The UK in the next 8 minutes. Take action now. This
an emergency warning. Evacuate.
I'm not enjoying this. Hold on. This looks a little bit familiar. I just have to say. It really does. Awakening. This looks very similar to the last screen in Awakening. I mean, I know it's worded differently, it just looks really similar. It's just not great. Nuclear fallout. Not great at all. Now, I don't know where I should put them. I don't know if they go in. I think they can. I think they go at the highest point in C. At C. You can go right here and see. It's just no ordinary creator. Oh yeah, Nova, you're on the dock. And Enwo and oh my God, there's so many good ones upcoming. But first, we gotta get through no ordinary creator. I mean, 1P and Harvester are really great. I'm just not a fan of Atlas Fallout or anyone like similar to what they're doing, what Alert World is doing. It just seems repetitive. But that is also just my 2 cents. Okay, let's get to no ordinary creator. No ordinary creator. They haven't made anything in 2 years.
AM and Bold.
I mean, 1P. Yeah, I agree with you guys. The visuals really carries him up the list. But it just gets repetitive, especially with the TTS voices. The voices are overused. The script writing's okay. The stories are fine. It just gets repetitive. So I'm really thinking... I honestly don't really know. Because the peak is meant for the top 3. And I don't know if 1P goes there. I don't know. The visuals are extremely good, at the very least. So I need to make my mind up, because if I don't, then, there's just going to be 2 people in the peak. Do I look like Steve Harvey? Like, I can't do high-pitched screams in my house. You really think you look like Steve Harvey? And then you just... Okay. No ordinary creator, let's get to it. Hold on. Where did I put the tab? It disappeared. It's not real anymore. Okay, let's get to this.
Colorado and KFAB in Omaha, Nebraska have reported significant temperature drops down to 50 degrees below zero and snow accumulations of up to 20 inches. Wind speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour have also been reported with these storms. These stations have already gone off the air due to the extreme weather conditions. Our last report received from our correspondent in...
The screen's pretty cool. I like the voice acting. Oh. I will say, this is somewhat different than other video screens. This
For the Rapid City Metropolitan
background bothers me right here. This non-transparent background. Oh shit.
The temperature drops to follow.
Ooh! Ooh! Wait, what? Did I just sow an alert for Utah? Oh. There we go. Oh! Oh! I mean,
around as civilians are trying to leave the streets. People are already leaving their cars.
the voice acting, I like it. But, screens feel repetitive.
El Paso, Texas, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, and...
Not... Okay, this isn't going to be a C tier, obviously. I'm only grunting because it's going to be another addition to the one tier that has 13 people on it. Welcome to the show. or as it should be called, welcome to B tier. I don't think an ordinary creator goes into C tier. I don't think they go that low. I think it's just low B for me. But you know what that means? It's time for me to grade Nova. It's time. Okay, Nova. Now, I already know a lot of stuff about your scenarios, but I want a final judgment. What do I grade you based off of? I watched Warden's Wrath yesterday. Pretty good. But what should I base the final judgment off of? S. I'm not just putting you an S. You have to show me a video first. Holy shit, Eagle's back. Spoiler, I know, he's not going into the peak, but he will be a high rank, I know. Pangea's Civil War Prelude or Smoke-Filled Secession. Pangea's... I mean, I know they're all over an hour, but I can skim through them all, so it'll be fine. That's what I've done with every single one. I'll probably go with Smoke-Filled Secession because it's the newest one. What the hell? Oh shit, my enter key's jammed. Woo! Everyone, you should go watch Fearful Harmony, this video, it's cool. And now we need to watch you need to watch the Fearful Harmony video. It's too good. I didn't put it on screen. I didn't put it on screen. Blah blah blah. Watch it. It's good. That's what I call the video, Fearful Harmony. Yeah, just this guy, Fearful Harmony and Persona 5 2. Awesome.
Still protesting against the election, saying that it was once again stolen, that they
I don't know why, but why does this look like a mix of Bernie Sanders, a random old man from Colorado, and Donald Trump? Sorry, I had to interrupt for that.
will not stand for the destruction of democracy in America. This segment is
Eagle, I will fucking kill you. So I will put you in F!
Opinion shall stay out of this. But from the evidence we
You need to be unbiased. We need to be unbiased.
The alert. This message is being broadcasted at the Department of Defense of the Republic. As of 2:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, several
control severe
Ooh,
riots.
I remember liking this.
This, in the minds of many, has marked one of the darkest moments in recent American history, with no light at the end of the tunnel being seen. The only hope many of those who...
Police on.
Returning home at all, even if the invasion is repelled, as it will still be unsafe for human life. Repeating, Oklahoma National Guard and U.S. Army troops have begun an invasion of Texas, and Wichita City is currently under siege. Evacuate now to protect your life. This station will...
Advertencia afecta a toda la isla de Puerto Rico.
This is pretty good. Wait, whoa, I like this. Hold on. This looks cool. Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Due to this, we have decided to call a meeting as per Article 4 of the organization.
Randolph Air Force Base, Camp Mary.
Interstate 10. Do not use Highway 54, not Spur 601, as these highways have been designated for military use only, and using the...
Currently participating in riots or insurrection.
Okay, though personally, like, I know, I do think the screens could use a little bit of improvement, because, like, I don't think they're that, like, very realistic, but that doesn't mean they're bad in any way. They're still good. They're still really good, and I do think that Nova is going to go into low S tier. And now we've got Enwo. Holy shit. Now, Enwo was very good. I mean, you don't have to be hyper realistic with everything, because, like, I make custom national screams. Screams! Whoop! Custom national screens for, like, Canada and all that shit, and it's not what they actually do. I just think it can be, like, more realistic to graphics shown on TV. Doesn't mean it's bad at all, though. Still very good. I don't even have to review Enwo. You go right up here. I don't know which I don't know if you go ahead, like, ahead of IBN or behind. But, like, Enwo needs more attention. Oh my god. Like, I hate to say this, but, like, in Threads and Greenland and some of those, no, Enwo got the short end of the stick, especially with Threads. And Enwo, like, deserves a lot more. A lot more. And then OWN. Now, obviously, this is the guy most people know because of the trolls, but, like, even though it's, like, you might see it, you might think it's a dumb scenario idea, but it's executed really well. But keep in mind, that's not all they make. That's not all they made. They've made, like, a Majora's Mask and some other stuff. Hold on, let me just check what they've made. They made a more recent one, Loco 58. I don't know. Own. Okay. The person, my Audacity just opened. I accidentally put him in, like, the lowest tier. Okay. Saren is right here. But I think OWM goes in low S. What do you mean, wait? Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. Okay. Oh, she baby. I think they've moved away from EAS, but they still made some relatively big stuff. So, give them a look, I guess. I'm not even done making a cheese, guys. Okay. Now we gotta scroll down for this because I think most of their popular videos are through like Go Animate or something. But do they have playlists with this? Okay, let's look at this because they don't suck apparently. Let's go down here because this is probably news. Skipped. That might be copyrighted. We can't take risks. Ah!
Is it to pose a threat to your life? To repeat, an earthquake is likely to occur within the next 30 minutes. Take earthquake precautions immediately. Oregon, and Northern California.
I like the look of these. I also like this different form of Easy Plus that isn't usually used. Scrolling through this, it looks really good. This, I will say, doesn't look great.
To repeat, it is too hot. Do not go outside.
It is too hot, do not go outside. I mean, I don't know if they actually say that. If they actually say that it is too hot, do not go outside, but it feels weird.
Media Group Station.
Freeze warning? Is that real? I just voice cracked. Woo! Freeze warning. Okay, they're real.
All of Tennessee, all of Georgia, all of Florida, all of Alabama, and all of Mississippi.
It's real, baby.
It's huge. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And wait, there it is. It's getting meta. Where is it headed?
I've been informed that it will likely impact somewhere around Antarctica and Greenland. We've got less than a minute.
Less than a minute? It should have impacted by now. How the hell could this even be possible?
Is Nebula in this? I swear. That was loud. Okay, maybe not. I mean, it's not bad. Not great though. I think they go in high B tier, in my opinion. Come on, you can switch screens. Thank you, OBS. At least you're better than Streamlabs. Let's say right here, or maybe behind Metro. Okay, now we got Phoenix, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of like what Clay used to make with, you know, the whole thing happened, but like, I'm just gonna double check, because if it's true, then he's going in low B, because those are not entertaining to watch, but they aren't terrible. Ah, shit. Yeah, it kind of is. It's not great. Yeah, never mind. I think he goes in C. I don't think Phoenix is quite an F tier. I mean, I know he isn't the greatest person, but like generally I think he is above Hermitage, but still below. Like, or I honestly don't know. I think I'm gonna slot him in low C. I think that works. Hold on, I gotta let someone into my Discord server.
I'm just gonna come right out.
Yeah, I swapped it. And now we've got radio. I'm not even gonna review radio. Because, you know, I've pretty much watched every scenario they made. And, I don't think radio's high... I don't think radio's at the top, but they're going to be at the high end of low S. That's what I think. I'm just going to come right out. Yeah, horseflies are disgusting. But low S, very high though. Yeah, Phoenix C tier. And now we have reanimation. Okay, but reanimation, I think they go at the top of needs improvement. I'm sad to say it, especially since they were at the bottom of Eagles' list, too. They clearly have some potential in there. They have a lot of variety in where they place their scenarios and, like, setting. But, like, the screen work, it's just not great. Nothing's really great, but there's definitely potential that reanimation has. Still needs improvement, absolutely. Okay, now we got retro. Gonna be a little bit hard to find the channel name. So give me a sec. Retro. There we go. That was actually kind of easy. Okay, retrograde, whatever. I think they're making a series on paranormal activity. I'm gonna watch the event. I think I've watched this in the I've watched this in the past, but it's gonna be a nice like overlook because I think I watched this like last time I watched this was before Wasatch came out, and that's when I was still a shit poster at that point. Okay, let's get this up. Whitney's. How long have I been streaming? Holy shit! Oh wait, this is featuring Mittens. That's cool. Chances are radio is going to be fucking hot.
And say it. Donald Trump.
Okay, retro, here we go. That's a green. Immediate flashbacks to the awakening. Okay, I will say I love this part. I don't know how you people are able to make stuff like this, but it's amazing. I love this. I mean, I don't even know if they made it. I don't know if they just found random footage. But even if it is, I really think it applies.
We're not gonna have some news.
Okay, this doesn't. That's not great. Yeah, they didn't make that. I know, I can tell, but like, it's still pretty fitting. So it isn't even someone like. Okay, so they're not even videos that people make. That was real. Damn. Screen freezes. What? That's part of the video.
The following message without.
Meeting requested by the United Nations. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration had reported a phenomenon called the pink moon, which happens every 1,000 years. This event is suspected to be dangerous at this time.
Okay. That is fucking weird. But the UFOs thing. But now this is kind of hard to rank, especially since chances are Retro's just gonna go right to be with literally everyone else, which is more reason for me to split that in half. Okay. I'd say Retro goes here. That was a perfect positioning, god damn it. I don't know how to say this person's name. Actually, you know what? Maybe sure. That makes sense. That actually makes sense because they've been progressively improving. But I don't know how to say this person's name. I think it's Lennox. I don't know. I do not know how to say your name. Ready 97. I remember watching them in the past. Very enjoyable. But now we gotta look over it again. They only have 605 subscribers? What?
Fresh dairy. Fortunately, there's Shamrock Farms. Always wholesome, always delicious.
Just doing a quick overview, really quick. I'm not going to put it on the stream just because it's going to be really short.
This is a test. For the next
Okay, this Rennie gets low S. Honestly, don't know. Do they go above Nova or below Nova? I think they go above Nova, I'm sorry. Okay, South Cal, man. Alright, baby. I haven't actually watched any of their stuff in a while. No one's above me. Think about that. Okay, South Cal Man is more like mocks, less than scenarios. But what I have seen, I'm sorry Nova, but hey, to be fair, you did get high A tier last time.
The following impacts are...
You got high A tier. This is better. Also, South Cal Man, good friend. Really like those mocks. High B tier. Okay, so Rar, this is more of a new creator. And I know, I'm gonna look up Ace's channel because I know they promote them on there. They do. I haven't watched this before, so we are going to put it on Spotlight. Whoops, I put it. Whoop. Okay, let's put this in full screen, open my live streaming. Okay. I have a feeling, just based on this, I have a feeling, wait, they've been a creator for 4 years? Wait, what? Oh, after the, okay, never mind. I have a feeling they're going to be kind of like Ace in a way.
Transmitted at the request of the Georgia Emergency. Packages tied with black bows just being sent to random addresses. Nobody so far has opened them or figured out what is inside them, but it could be something dangerous.
Okay, I will say I have done a brief look over this, but I'm not really a big fan. Not at all. Wow. Gotta open the ES Creator tier list at some point or another, just so I know if everyone is on. Okay, so Sarar isn't on this Eagles playlist. Not playlist, tier list. Okay, but Sarar don't really... Not that great. I will say. I don't know if they go above or below Ace. You know what, they go below. But I don't think they're in C quite yet, but they're at the very low end. Saren. Here we go. We got Saren now. And also we have the final row of creators because I don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 creators left out of the 61 I picked out. Alright, Saren. Saren's not going in top 3, I'm sorry. Chances are I'll have to decide the final member of the top 3 at the very end. Though Saren is probably going to be a high ranking. I like this. I like Saren's stuff. Ooh. Wait, hold on a sec. Okay, so I just hovered over Invasion Remastered. You put Train to Busan in here. You put Train to Busan in your scenario, and I absolutely respect that. I love Train to Busan, man. One of my favorite zombie movies, probably. Korean movies are really good. Ooh, I like this. I like that screen. Oh, here it is, though. I wish I could explain what's going on here, but that spoilers. Oh, this United States didn't. Oh yeah, I think Saren said that earlier. Let's watch that then. It's probably gonna be nope. Screaming Zombies. This United States. Yeah, I remember watching this while it was live.
The country's Islamic government wants them to run and
Yeah, you're gonna be at the very end, though.
So the video that you see on the screen is an example of this here.
Woody has a mental breakdown. What? Ooh. I mean, I don't know how to feel about this, like the EAN here, because I don't know how I'm gonna explain. It just doesn't feel right. Can you explain that to me? Because I'm pretty sure states can do that, but they can't. I don't know.
South Dakota, Alaska, Arkansas, Louisiana, and West Virginia. Those are the 6 states Republicans think they are most likely to win, and they think that helps them get near a majority. Even if that happened, the Democrats say, hey, we're not...
What are you talking about? Utah exists. Utah's gerrymandered to hell. What the hell, CNN anchor? Mitch McConnell. I don't think they can issue EANs. What? The Vietnam Right?
State Spring Fair in Puyallup.
You know, once Saren gets high, that's true. Wait, did I forget to set this as my input? No. Nova, I have to skim. I've been doing this for 2 hours. I have to do this. I've been doing this for 2 hours. I think it doesn't really matter that much if I don't have urgency to watch all this, because I've already watched it anyway.
Military officials with firearms have been confirming to be tripping things such as vehicles, doors and windows. If you see signs of your home's entrances being tampered with, do not go near it, as it might be trapped and have a barbed wire to it. The attackers in question are calling themselves.
Okay, Saren, I think... Okay. Window capture, then we gotta put... Okay. For Saren... I don't know. I think Saren is going to be at the top of A tier. Yeah, Matt Ryan was a member of the cult for 283 days. Yeah, that was great. Everything is related to 283 in some way or another. It makes me want to cut my penis off. So, yeah, and now we are down to 12 or 13. Okay, ES Alert 88. Okay, ES Alert 88. I think that's what their channel's name, or SF88. ES Alert. Yeah, ES Alert 88. Shadow Frost 88. That's what they're like officially called. You know what? I'm pretty sure SF88. Like most of their big stuff is from a long time ago, like 11 years ago. I really have to say I don't think I need to review that much because, I mean, pretty big creator for the time, but I'm trying not to have a, like a little nostalgia thing. Try not to make it a huge factor and everything. I mean, they have made some cool things recently. Like just 2 weeks ago, they made a video, like a required weekly test, and I think it looks really cool, cool, realistic, all that. But generally, I don't think I'm not going to put them as high as eagleized did. Tornado stuff pretty good. I think I'm gonna put them in a below dew point. And here we are, Shelter. Okay, this is somewhat nostalgia stuff, but you have to understand that Shelter stuff is fucking scary. Shelter stuff is probably the scariest stuff in the entire community. Yeah, Shelter. I mean, a lot of their, I might end up moving a lot of the more nostalgia altered channels down, given that they're not really, what are they called, anchored to what we have now, and that's kind of what I'm basing it off of, though nostalgia can have a little, play in it. Shelter is very scary, the screens and all that aren't too awesome, but, I will say, while this is, I'm gonna put them... I'm going to move some of these down. I'm going to move... I think dew point's the best of all of these, but I'm gonna move them down. Shelter, pretty good. Pretty scary. I don't think they're S tier material, though. I'll actually move them down. Shelter, very good, though. Just because I put them in A instead of S doesn't mean they're bad or anything. And now we have Thunder Buddy. Now this is, I think, where I got it confused. I got Phoenix confused with, the radio stuff. This is where Thunder Buddy came in. Weren't they the guy who... I don't remember who made, EES... Yeah, they did make EES Scenario Sense. I will respect that. I will say that. Pretty cool. Though I will say... I'm just going to try to find their newest material. They have been doing it for a bit. I mean, they haven't done it in, at least 4 years. But, it's just not that great. I don't think Thunder Buddy stuff is super good, but, I mean... Thunder Buddy, not bad. Not bad per se. But still not great. Not great. And then we got Typhoon Benny. Oh boy. Another, it's... I don't remember, hold on. Does anyone, remember who made the first EES scenario? I keep on getting confused and thinking it's Thunder Buddy, but I don't think it is. Not Thunder Buddy, Typhoon Benny. Jesus Christ. Because Thunder Buddy didn't start until 8 years ago. So I'm pretty sure the first ES scenario was made 14 years ago. No, it wasn't Typhoon Benny then. But still, maybe it was ES Alert. But Typhoon Benny, very influential in a lot of parts of the community. Made some stuff that got remastered into stuff that was even better by Radio, Clay, and some others. Even though Clay is, like, not someone I'm going to talk about. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to have the nostalgia boner, but still. I think they're still very high. Like, on the list. Not actually high, but, like, very important to the community. They're actually higher, because, like, I have a feeling that if Typhoon Benny wasn't, like, a part of this community, a lot of us wouldn't be a part of it either. Let alone would it be at the height that it is now. Okay, this is Tango Bravo, I think. You might, but let's look at the most recent one. Command and Conquer? Oh.
The United States federal government.
Just looking through it, it's more creative than others. Still not great. Don't think they're a potential breakout creator given that they haven't made anything in years. I think they are at the low portion of B tier. And we have the final minutes right here. That is not an easy scenario, I don't think.
This is.
I mean, looking through it, wait, just looking through it, I don't think it's too great. Not bad though. Definitely would get them slotted at B tier. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go with the final minutes. Okay, the cat 627, I think. Now, fun to watch for the time, but not really great. That's like the quickest ranking in the entire video. Okay, TMYK, or Ray's World, whatever you want to say. I watched INIS just yesterday. Very good. Did give me copyright claims. You're going to lose some points for that. But generally a really good creator. Very entertaining. I mean, I don't know where exactly to put them. I think they get slotted in low S. I say, I don't know. I don't know if they're above or below Nova, just like always. Oh my fucking god. Are they above or below Nova? Jesus. they're easily going in low S, but I don't know if they're going above or below Nova. So, personally, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick, like, check on some of their older stuff. Like, not older stuff, just other stuff, that's the word. Other stuff. Because if it was based off ionized itself, it'd be below Nova, and if it's better than what ionized turned out to be, I think they'd be above. Just give me a sec. Okay, that looks nice. Dollhouse.
Cloudy.
I think I'm going to stick with below Nova. It's definitely close, very close, but still, I think I'm going to stick with what I have. Okay, YT. Well, obviously they go under a different name that I have to find. So, WHYT. Let's check eagleized video. Maybe they're in the comment section. I hope they're in the comment section. That'd be nice. They're not. I have to find it manually. Wheeler YT. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Wheeler YT. I just know you ranked Wheeler on your list, so I was just looking. Though I will say... Okay, let's look at Rain-Wrapped Nightmare. I really hope that's not copied. It probably is. Okay, let's get OBS to get this thing on. I haven't done this in a bit, like this part where I show the screen in a bit, just because, you know, I haven't had to do it. Oh, it's a trailer. It's a trailer.
Extreme tornado.
I mean, doesn't look too promising. Okay, the Carlisle Nightmare. Let's look at this one. This is definitely something different that usually isn't shown by, like, people who make NOAA weather radio screens. And I think it's cool. I mean, it's kind of messy, but it's different, and I like that. Almost simply, but mass devastation, almost expected. I don't know about the writing. I don't... Casualty situation...
Including cities Harrisburg, Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Good Hope, Hoagiestown, Good Hope, Enola, northwestern New York.
Yeah.
Time. Mechanic.
Mobile homes and outbuildings.
No, I mean, this isn't bad by any means, but I'm gonna try this one just because it might have some different content than no other video. I guess not. It's mostly dialogue. Okay, I will say I don't think Wheeler is going to place very high here. Not a C. It's definitely going to be a B. I don't know. I think they go above Tango. And I honestly don't. I don't think they go really above and beyond in anything. I mean, I might move him up. I might move him up a little bit, actually. No, never mind. They're sitting there. But, I mean, I don't have the biggest soft spot for repetitive no weather radio stuff, so I'm not gonna go along with that. But here we go. We have what the EAS. Okay, what the Wait, I didn't even switch screens. Failure. This is where I put Wheeler. But now we gotta look for WTES. What the EAS 100. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, whoa, that EAS 100. Close enough. Jesus. Okay, Xmas Killer. That is more than likely gonna get me copyrighted. Yeah, I should probably switch screens again. I try to go for the most recent work just because it's the biggest demonstration. EF is Electric Fanatic.
Shelter in is impermanent is visual is spot get your shelter in place immediately.
Huh.
If you are in your also and in your
I mean, Nickelodeon issuing an EAS, I don't know. I don't know, buddy. The hole. Let's look at the hole.
Welcome to a world where mystery and heroes wear.
Miami-Dade FAL, beginning at 12:05 p.m. and ending at 2:05 p.m. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The cause of this event is currently unknown at this time. However,
I don't know. Atlas Fallout Foundation. I guess that's what AFF means. Yeah, I didn't put Atlas, Alert World, SCP Realize on this list just because, you know, I really do not care for them at all. Now for Whoa That EAS 100, I'd say they're going to go in B tier. I'd say about right there. I really need to split up the B tier, but I'll do that when I finish. Yellow Man. We got Yellow Man on the dock. Okay, Yellow Man. Not one I see talked about a lot, but they're real. Yellow Man is real. But I do have to find them, given that there's understandably a lot of things called a Yellow Man. Oh, wait. I know they appear in, like, a video I've seen before. Yellow Man. There we go. We found him. I mean, even though Eltic is 20,000 subs, he could really be like the next coming of Jesus Christ. I mean, he could just end up being really just amazing, better than like Liminality what he made. But now we gotta do Yellow Man. And okay, the first thing I see is stop posting about Amogus. Okay, let's see. Did they have a playlist of this? Yes, there is. This one's more recent. Let's give it a shot. I have been streaming for 3 hours. What the fuck? How has it been 3 hours of me sitting at this computer talking about EES creators?
Audio is made by an intelligent race of extraterrestrial. Mayor Smith, the project manager of the Voyager 3 Pro,
not seen mass
yeah. I'm not really the biggest fan so far. I mean, this screen right here with the alien sound, this is once again a question, a question I have to ask. I don't know if this is made by Yellow Man or made by someone else, but either it's good. It's good. Okay, instant F. Instant F. You missed it. You have forsaken the state of Utah twice. Salt Lake City isn't a county. It's Salt Lake County. And then Ogden. Ogden. I'm sorry, I have to rant about this. Ogden, 1, it's Ogden. 2, it's Weber County. Sorry. I had to rant about that. If you get something about Utah wrong, I will go out of my way to correct you. Ogden, Utah. That at least they did make it Ogdong. At least they didn't make it Ogdong or something. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm a common victim of misspelling names, and I'm not going to say why, because 1, that's revealing my surname, and 2, that's also revealing the embarrassing truth about my surname. Okay, but Yellow Man, I will say, not great. Not great. Okay, Yellow Man, definitely, I think they're at the bottom of, well, not the bottom, I think they're, like, just above the bottom of B tier, which, obviously, I still have to split up. But now we have 1P, which is someone I don't even have to watch. This is going to be a debate, because this is where I decide who goes as the 3rd member of the peak. Because, you know, I don't know who to put up there. Like, I think 1P fits in here perfectly if his story writing and, like, repetition is just better. Like, he uses repetitive TTS voices and all that stuff. It just gets annoying, but I don't know who else would go in this slot. Who would go in this slot? I don't know. I get he's repetitive, but I really do think he is the only piece to fit in the peak. I know this is a controversial thing just because of how repetitive it is. I know it's a problem I have too, but there's really no one else who can fit in there. I mean, trust me, I like Henwell, I like all that, but I just don't think that. It's all style, no substance. I kind of agree with that. I mean, I don't... Actually, I could rearrange this a little bit. I think Clear Skies goes right here. Enwo goes at the top of the top. I might reconsider this. I'm going to keep it for now, but since we are almost done, we are going to end up changing this one way or another. Voice crack. Alright, so we're going to do YX right now. We're going to do the premiere. They're staying for now. Okay, YX. The last one is YX, and then there's me, but obviously I'm not putting myself on my own list. That's dumb. I mean, Silver Thunder, I will do you after. I just can't put you on the list directly. What? Okay. Let's get this window capture connected. That might be copyrighted. Yo, it's Diamond Legends. Congratulations on low S tier.
Listen to rumors, and above all, keep calm. Your life depends on it. Keep tuned to this station for further information, and tell your neighbors to tune in also.
I like that. I'd have to say, like, based on what I'm seeing, I think, is this, like, based in multiple times? Like, multiple eras of time? Because this is Conrad, and this looks like the traditional EES. Unless it's just a different version of Conrad, I'm being mistaken.
Temperature for the Portland area.
The Diamond Charlie Legends.
And perhaps your life depends on remaining.
I like this. I like the Conrad stuff, though.
Some of our sources in Paris have stated that the Soviets have detonated high-yield explosives in the city, and that the Arc de Triomphe has been destroyed at this time. We are now going live to a press conference.
The first act is 1958. Ooh.
We send you now to our reporter on the scene.
That's a time frame you almost never see in scenarios.
Right now.
It's quite troubling, Jerry. When we arrived here in the capital this morning to cover the historic announcement of a verdict in the case of serial killer Jacob Holmes, we were met with enraged social advocates and families of the 17 women who are no longer with us due to this monstrous killing spree, which lasted from 1942.
I like this. I feel like it's a thing most ES creators don't explore. I think the farthest ES creators will go was back to like the 80s, and I wish we'd go back farther, maybe to the 70s, the 80s. Well, the 70s, the 60s maybe, like maybe even the earlier 80s, because mostly it's just 1984 and beyond. Where did I put the stream? Okay, there it is. I like this early stuff with Conrad. I mean, it is mostly the same screen like throughout, but I mean, what else do you have in the 50s?
No reports of any transmissions, broadcasts. World War II was.
And I'm guessing this is. Okay, did the Padres win today? Okay, Chicago White Sox. The White Sox lost. Damn it. Wait, the Padres don't exist at this point. God damn it. I got confused and thought this was all the way through in 2008. So the Padres don't exist at this point. The White Sox lost twice.
Immense controversy after a speaker at a rally for the team caught fire yesterday, causing as many as 25 fans to be hospitalized with main.
Wait, why are they outraged at the Portland Trailblazers?
High temperature for the Portland area. Also a top story at this hour, the Portland Trailblazers are facing an immense controversy after a speaker at a rally for the team caught fire yesterday, causing as many as 25 fans to be hospitalized with main.
Oh.
The National Weather Service in Portland has issued a red flag warning for the following counties. In northwestern Oregon, Clatsop County, which includes the cities of Astoria, Cannon Beach, Westport, Deerheart, and Seaside. Tillamook County, which includes the cities of Tillamook, Nehalem,
Damn, Tillamook, no!
and Cloverdale. Lincoln County, including the cities of Newport, Lincoln City, Walport, Depot Bay, and Toledo. Columbia County, which includes the cities of St. Helens, Warren, Klitzkane, Deer Island, Prescott, and Rainier. Washington County, which includes the cities of Hillsborough, Sherwood, Cornelius, Aloha, Tigard, and Beaverton.
Okay. I think I'm ready to give my judgment. I don't know where to put you. I think your stuff is good. Just could use some improvement on the screen work, but the idea of the scenario is pretty damn cool, and that gets you some points. It's not all screens. And that really just puts you up in the mid-tier instead of the low end. I'd say right here. And that is it. I've finally done it. Well, we need to do Silver Thunder really quick because I promised. Wait. God damn it, I didn't switch screens again. That's the wrong tab. I was using that for comment reference in case I didn't have to search. Like, if I had to search for them, that just makes it easier. But here's the final tier list, not including me, because, I'm joking. And, I can't even take myself out. Well, I'll just put myself at the bottom. But, here we are. I think this is it. That's it. Yeah. I really like that you kind of, like, started this in a way. We really just, as a community, need to show our opinions more. And, well, less about, like, drama and all that shit. This is public, by the way, so if you want to do one of your own, go ahead. But this is what looks like the final list. We're going to do Silver Thunder really quick, though. Because, you know, I made a promise. I'm not that much of a dick. Silver Thunder. Yeah, except you got a mid-B just because the story writing's a lot. Just brings you up quite a lot. I clicked on the wrong thing. What? Oh, Snowboy! I forgot about Snowboy. He is making some great stuff, great writing. I mean, the screens aren't the greatest thing in the world, but that's not the point. He is great at what he does, and he would easily go into an A tier. And since I'm making a full-ass video on this, Snowboy will be an A tier at that point. Okay, for Silver Thunder, I think you go in low B. But that is officially it. Now, there's a lot to go through here, especially since there are things people disagree with. Like, a lot of people got pissed at me putting Harvester above Eltic, which I stand by. White P is really kind of just holding on to the peak. And then there's also me putting myself at needs improvement, but, you know, there's a way to add tiers right here. So, add a row below, and then we're gonna put me. Me. We're okay. So this is it. We made the whole ass thing. Well, it's not entirely done since I kind of do have to split up the B tier. So let's do that. Add a row above and add a row below. We're gonna make this mid B. We're gonna make this high B. And then we're gonna make this low B. I'm going to keep them the same color because I don't want to have to rearrange everything. Okay, so I'm going to put everyone accordingly. Alright, the list is done. I mean, for the final video, I will have to make some changes. Like, I'm going to add Snowboy and some other people I forgot in here. And obviously, I gotta record everything, so that's awesome. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have that out soon. Especially since I have literally no work to do since Dark Autumn 2 is done. But this is the tier list. It is done. It is done. God forbid. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep this up for a bit, and maybe we can, like, talk a little bit. It might switch to, like, TF2 or something, but I gotta go piss. What's up, Frank? Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, the list is done. Everyone's on here, except Snowboy. I was originally gonna put Krim on here, but I took him off since I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't recognize who he is. Plus, I kind of just want to, you know, just leave it to him because he's having a tough time right now. So. Wait, what? What do you mean I'm super quiet? Do you think this is quiet? Okay. I could just add Snowboy to the list right now, but that might require me to redo this entire thing. Which would be a pain in the ass, because that's 62 entries to add on. But I might as well do it before I share my results. Alright, see ya, Eagle. Okay, we got all these images right here. Now we just gotta get Snowboy. And I'm gonna put a label on it because I don't know if some people will recognize it. All right. So, choose files. Hopefully won't have to redo the whole thing. Let's go! I love Tier Maker. But then it just adds everyone back in here. So, well, Snowboy, you get to be slotted in, A tier, I'd say, right here. Atlas was not ranked. I did not put anyone, like, related, like, Atlas, SCP Realized, Alert World. I didn't put any of them on here. I'll just... Alright, so this is public, I believe. So if you want to try for yourself, go ahead. Share your opinions, too. We need to do that more. I think I might be at the bottom. Also, why is everything like with a... Oh, wait, what? Holy shit, someone... I don't know who... I don't know if, like, eagleized just imported the whole thing over here. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. But well, the eagleized list is public too, I guess. Don't know if mine got shared correctly. This might be it. It is. We're gonna log out and make sure that it's not broken or anything. Because after this, I'm probably gonna head out and start working on the video for this thing. And whoops. Well, I'll get that fixed and I'll see you guys later. Audio.